Segregation is the separation of a group of people and was ruled unconstitutional by the United States Supreme Court in the 1950s. However, in many school systems today, separation between general education and special education students is still an issue. As a mentor of individuals with disabilities in high school, I was able to see what segregation looked like and what inclusion can look like. Today I'm going to talk to you about what the transition between segregation and inclusion looked like at my high school, Century, and what special education looks like in the United States today. First, I'd like to talk about what my experience at Century High School is like. Throughout my transition in high school, I could see the segregation in the lunchroom or in the library and other sporting events. Parents and individuals with disabilities went to the school board throughout the school year and decided that they wanted to become more inclusive in the general education population. Peer-to-peer is a mentorship program which was developed at my school and helped individuals with disabilities become connected to people in general education and help them with their personal and social growth. Individuals with disabilities and mentors would meet for 15 hours a week in school and would work on social skills, and then we would take them to basketball games or out to ice cream and movies. It was a lot of fun. One of the individuals that I met through my experience was Carly Amundsen. In an article that her mom was interviewed with the Bismarck Tribune, she said that before peer-to-peer, Carly had never gone to a high school football game and that she always ate lunch alone with an aide. Through the relationships that I built with Carly and other mentees, we were able to get them integrated into the rest of the school. Carly never sat alone at lunch again, and she went to multiple high school football games, cheering, smiling, and clapping along with the rest of the student section. The second topic I would like to talk about is special education in the United States today. There's a variety of different levels of inclusion in many different states. In a study that Jennifer Kurth did with the information from the Department of Education, students with autism were on various levels of inclusion in different states. In Iowa, only 62% of individuals with disabilities were integrated into general education, while in Washington, only 8% of those students were in general education. From facts from the Department of Education Center of Statistics, in 2012, 95% of students with disabilities were in general education, while in separate schools, there were 3% of students in the general education. So they were like institutions or private learning centers. And then 2% of these students were in private schools. Although what is happening at Century High School is very inclusive, it's very evident in other parts of the state and in the country that inclusion isn't as important. We need to make it more important so individuals with disabilities are more included in the rest of the population. My experience at Century High School had a really big impact on me and was a highlight of my high school career. And the relationships I built with the individuals and the impact that they